Well, his operation in Wasaki sells 40,000 Christmas trees each year, so it is safe to say Paul Schrader knows his way around this industry. He joins us today on behalf of the Wisconsin Christmas Tree Producers Association, and I'm learning our national organization as well. Good morning.
Good morning. Morning.
First,
pleasure to be here.
Talk about your role. You are the current president on a national level.
That's correct. It's a 2-year term, which I started 2 years ago, so I will end at the end of this year.
Give me a brief history for your family when it comes to Christmas trees.
Oh gosh, I remember dragging Christmas trees out of the woods when I was knee-high to a milk stool. We raised pastureland balsam, which was interesting. They started shearing Christmas trees. I don't know who started that, but somewhere around 1975 or 80, now every tree has to be sheared. And as you probably know, it takes 10 years to grow a Christmas tree. It's not a crop that you put in the ground this year and harvest next year.
And it's year-round work. I think a lot of folks, there's a 45-day window when we all think of Christmas trees, but you're thinking about them year-round.
Very, very good point, because people, whenever you tell someone on an airplane, what do you do for a living? You say, I grow Christmas trees. And they say, well, what do you do the rest of the year? Well, we're planting in weather like this and harvesting in weather like this, and it's raining out and it's 38 degrees right now, so it's a challenge.
Talk about that transition then. As generations evolve, the number of tree farms I know a few years ago had dwindled, and now we're revamping a bit, but where does Wisconsin stand as far as production?
Wisconsin, it's interesting, Wisconsin has increased in our tree sales. The 2012 U.S. statistics put us at 700,000 trees. The 2017 statistics or survey puts us at 800,000 trees. So we're actually increasing in Wisconsin. Nationally, we rank 5th. Oregon is 1st, North Carolina 2nd, Michigan is 3rd, Pennsylvania 4th, and then Wisconsin.
Do most of our trees stay in the state, or are we helping to serve the rest of the country?
That's a good point. I don't think I have that statistic. Our trees do not mostly stay in the state. We supply a lot in the valley, but they go to Chicago, St. Louis. We ship to Louisville, Kentucky. We ship to California. So.
Christmas tree growers, I don't know if it's the holiday spirit that has them year-round, but they seem to be very active in charitable causes, whether it's Trees for Troops or donating. Talk about why that is so important.
Well, let's go to Trees for Troops. We all know freedom is not free. We have to pay for it, and the people that pay for it are the servicemen and their families. So if we can provide just a little bit of happiness, the Christmas spirit, and so yes, we donate a lot of trees. As an industry, we donate about 17,000 trees a year. And that will take place in Green Bay at Lambeau Field on the Monday after Thanksgiving. And there will be about 10 local growers that will be bringing trees in for that.
Why do you encourage people to go real, go green, so to speak, if they're looking for a Christmas tree?
Well, let's just put it this way. A real tree takes 10 years to grow. It's green. It's biodegradable. A fake tree, an artificial tree, most of them come from overseas, and it might take 100 years for it to be, in a landfill. They're not biodegradable, and they're made from carbon. I don't know, and they don't smell good. You put a real tree in the house, and you've got it. There it is. It's a whole holiday season.
As far as replenishing the stock, we have growers who've learned kind of to master that. We're never going to have bare fields. We're not running short on trees.
No.
Talk about that process.
We, in our operation, we've got about 500 acres in trees, and we plant whatever we sell. It's an ongoing process. Like I said, it takes about 10 years. So you're babysitting that tree for 10 years until it's ready to harvest.
Well, whether you are looking to cut your own or pick up a pre-cut tree, we have a link on our website, wearegreenbay.com, to connect with a tree grower in your region. Thank you for all the work that you're doing year-round to make us have a Merry Christmas.
Thank you.